Hey viewers, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to do a video on the installation of a eufy security doorbell camera and chime. So let's take a quick look and see what's in the box. So this is a 2K camera. And upon opening the box, we can pull this tab and just kind of slide this out. And the first thing we see, we have a little sticker and some directions. And in this box, got some jumper cords or extensions, some hardware for masonry, installation. This is for your door chime. Get some kind of a key here. Okay, let's see. Pull this open. All right, well, this would appear to be a chime because this would obviously go into there and plug into your wall receptacle. But since we have this chime and it came with it, some kind of a bonus promotion sale, we'll check that out later. Okay, and lastly, you have a USB cord, a plate for wall mounting, and it's got a bevel, 15-degree bevel, so you can kind of change the angle for the camera. And we have the doorbell, not the doorbell, but the camera itself. So let me take and show you the front door and some modifications I'm going to have to do first. This is the doorbell transformer, so the first thing I wanted to do was disconnect the wires from these two terminals, so now it's safe to work at the front door. The original doorbell here had kind of rounded edges, and that was the reason for the cutout of this door frame. But I've removed this replacement, and the new doorbell will go in here somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where. So what I want to do is bring these wires, which come up through the door frame, out here. And to do that, I think the easiest thing to do will be to cut out a piece of this molding. The next thing they want me to do is connect the power cord to your USB. And I have a red light that's on to show that it's powered. If you don't have it downloaded, download the eufy security app. Go up here to the plus sign. And we want to add the device, which will be a video doorbell. Click on that. This is a dual camera, and it's not battery powered. So video doorbell wired dual. Click that. Hit next. And it wants to scan something on the back the QR code on the back of the doorbell. There we go. Hit next. Wait 20 seconds until the LED is solid. Well, it looks solid green to me. At this point, you'll select the network you want to get on, put in any passwords you need to, and you should be all set up. So once you've entered your password, it tells you to use that little key that you got. Press and hold this hole for 2 seconds till you hear that beep. Heard the beep. This will generate a QR code for your Wi-Fi connection. I don't know. We'll try next. See if it connects. Okay, well, this is where I know where I want my plate. So I'm going to mark here for a hole to bring the wires through. I'm going to drill a hole through here and a hole through here, extend these wires and bring them through in back of that piece of siding. To connect an extension wire instead of using wire nuts, I'm going to be using these little connectors. You have a piece of solder in here. Put these together and use a heat gun and shrink it, and you'll have a very tight connection. So before I ran the wires, I went down in the basement, connected up the transformer again, checked for voltage, checked here, got the same voltage, so now I know that these are good connections. There is the thermal conductive pad that will help transfer heat from the doorbell to the metal bracket. So you want to make sure you remove that paper. And then you can go ahead and connect up your doorbell and finish the setup just to make sure everything is synced and you are getting pictures. To fix this hole, first I'm going to start with a little bit of glue on both sides. And put some in here. And I have a shim right here. I'll put some glue on that. Okay. Put this in here like so. Insert the shim. Check to make sure that's flush. And then when that sets up, I can come back and trim off that edge. Okay, what I want to do now is put this foam plug in here in case somebody ever has to get back in there to the wires. And I'm going to cover that with a little bit of caulking. Smooth that out a little bit. And what I'm going to do is come back and I'll figure out a way to kind of fill in that area. And then I can repaint it. Next thing you want to do is find your door chime, remove the cover, and look for terminals that are marked trans and front. And what you're going to do is take that jumper cable from the package and you're going to screw that on here and here, keeping the existing wires attached. Next, you want to twist your receptacle onto the back of the chime and install it. Once you get the blue light, you're supposed to hold the top for 2 seconds until you hear a ding. So it's ready to pair with the doorbell. And you use your app to do that. And that's all there is. If you have a second doorbell, maybe one for upstairs or downstairs, do the same thing and you should have it all connected through Wi-Fi. So I put in a wood patch with some wood filler and I tried to find some paint at my favorite big box store and they really couldn't match it up. So I got out my oil artist paints and mixed up some blue, red, and brown and came up with this very dark kind of a plum color. So we're going to apply that and see how it looks. After a little trial and error on the color matching, I think it's good enough. This is the new eufy doorbell. Thanks for hanging with me as I did the install on the eufy doorbell camera. It has 2 cameras and the door chimes, one upstairs, one downstairs. It's a pretty easy install, but you know, the actual running of the wires could be problematic, especially in older homes. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and a like. And if you hit that notification bell, you'll be sure to see the next video. If you have any questions, put them down below and I'll get back to you. Again, thanks for stopping by the channel today.